Hey guys, today we are going to look at our Analyze, Craft, and Structure worksheet. If you did not get this on Friday, you're going to click here and let me get one. And then you can click on Gidgery Analyze, Simple Act, Analyze, Craft, and Structure worksheet. Now, you're going to get a screen that looks like this simply because I had to convert a Word doc to a Google Doc. And so you're going to hit open with Google Docs. Now, I was not able to force a copy on you. So once you get this, you're going to have to do File, Make a Copy, and then you're going to take out where it says Gidgery, and you're going to put your first initial. So I would put J, period, Gidgery. Simple Act, Analyze, and Craft, and Structure document, and then I'm going to hit OK. And once you do that, it should pull up. You should be able to highlight and then delete whatever you need. Now, it's going to ask you, you can only save changes. You hit OK. Now, I've already started one over here. So I'm going to look at this one with you. So for the first one, I'm going to do only the first two questions with you on this one, and I want you guys to work on it independently. Now you will notice it's very similar to some of the things that you've already answered in your workbook. We just did not answer in complete sentences. So this is you taking your complete thoughts and putting them down in complete sentences. So we did have, how does Maurice surprise Laura when he explains in paragraph 6 what he liked most about visiting Laura's sister? Then we have infer, what do readers learn about Maurice's values? Notice we have two separate questions here. So we're going to have a little bit more extensive answer. Have Maurice surprised Laura when they went to visit her sister's house because he was more interested in the large dining room table than the front and backyard. I have readers learn that Maurice values family and connections between loved ones. My second one's a little bit shorter. It says, how do both Laura and Maurice benefit from their relationship? I have Maurice gains food, friendship, and a mentor. He also gets exposure to new ideas, places, and possibilities. So remember, I found all of this in paragraph 5. So I'm going to put that out to the side, and I'm going to make sure that I put wherever I find it, especially if it's something I got almost word for word from the story. Now, let's look at the next part because this is what Maurice gained. Now we need to know, what did Laura gain? So Laura gains a child, to care for. I'm also going to put paragraph 5 because that's where I found that. And so that is our answer here. Now, if I look at number 3 is an evaluation question. It says evaluate. In paragraph 7, the author mentions the book that Laura and Maurice's friendship became a bestseller. Why do you think people became so interested in their friendship? Now, remember, here we have to talk about what made their friendship both important and unusual and inspirational. So, inspirational and unusual are the two main key factors here, but then you have to give me a little bit more explanation as to why. Number 4 is an essential question. Again, this one is more of your opinion. What can one generation learn from another? And what have you learned about how people of different generations learn from each other? Now, remember, in this one, you need to point out what the article shows about the different generations and how they learn from each other. So there are different generations, they're different classes. They're coming together to build strong friendships, and they're taking the time to listen to each other. You need to give me an example of how Maurice listens or helps Laura, and how Laura helps Maurice in this instance as well. Then on the back side, you should have this chart. Again, I filled in the first one for you. So you have your word or phrase, like too tight sneakers. Then we have our precise meaning. So this is Maurice's sneakers are too small for him. That's what too tight sneakers means. And the effect. So what effect does this have on you, the reader? The phrase has the effect of creating sympathy for Maurice because his family can't afford to purchase shoes that fit him properly. All right, then we have question number 6. It says, explain how the weighted words in paragraph 3 affect the reader's understanding of the difference between Maurice and Laura's life. Now remember, we wrote a short bulleted list in our workbook about this. Now you're going to have to turn it into complete sentences. Number 7, find an additional example of weighted words in paragraphs 5 through 9 and explain why the author might have chosen to use such language. And then number 8 says, how would the reader's understanding of the article differ if the author had avoided weighted words and used more objective language? All right, guys and gals, so I've done the first 2 with you. I've explained most of these for you. I hope this helps you better understand what you have to do. Please let me know if you have any questions.